The 2021 Super Bowl is expected to draw a crowd of over 150 million people this year, or about half of the United States population, all coming together to watch this sports extravaganza. The ability to reach this many people at once only happens once a year, making it some incredibly valuable airtime. This is Dominic with a financial fixation. Now let's take a walk down memory lane to check out the top 10 most expensive Super Bowl ads of all time.
Let's get started.
Starting off our countdown, we have data usage by T-Mobile dating all the way back to 2015 from Super Bowl 49. This ad starred Kim Kardashian for about 30 seconds and cost T-Mobile over $8 million. Now that's in excess of $266,000 per second for having this critical time slot in the game. This commercial did have some controversy though, because some people felt that Kim Kardashian was wearing a bit too sexy of clothing for TV. Now if they think that's controversial, wait till they check out our Instagram. Taking our next step, we have Microsoft's empowering ad from 2014 in Super Bowl 48. This ad focused on what technology can do to help the world and bring us closer together. While this one does not hinge on celebrities and a star-studded cast, Steve Gleason does make a notable appearance. He was a star of the New Orleans Saints as a safety and the starter of the Team Gleason Foundation for ALS. This was a 1-minute long advertisement and cost over $8 million to put on your screen, or $133,000 plus per second. Moving on, we have America the Beautiful by Coca-Cola, also dating back to 2014. This is another ad that chooses not to focus on celebrities, but on the vast diversity in America and how drinking Coca-Cola is what truly makes us all American. This ad cost over $8 million for 1 minute, or over $133,000 per second. Was the amount of money worth it? Who knows? But the multi-billion-dollar drink juggernaut seems to think so.
It's worth every penny.
2014 is back at it again, this time starring Lawrence Fishburne in the Kia Matrix commercial for Super Bowl 48. This commercial cost over $8 million to put on that screen for 1.5 minutes, or just under $89,000 per second, which, if we're going by dollars per second, is actually the cheapest on our list. It's kind of a funny commercial with a lot of callbacks to the Matrix films crammed into this 90-second time slot. Yup, we're still in 2014. The Villains Rendezvous ad realizes that major villains are almost always played by British actors. Maybe it's because of the accent. Maybe it's because they're such good actors. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because the British invaded and conquered over a quarter of the planet and proceeded to invade another 70% of the planet at some point in their history. Mark Strong, Ben Kingsley, and Tom Hiddleston lend their acting talents in this commercial promoting the luxury car brand Jaguar, which cost the company, you guessed it, $8 million for 1 minute of airtime, or around $133,000 per second. Seems like 2014 and costing $8 million seems to really go hand in hand, don't y'all agree? Finally out of 2014, now we're heading to 2018 with Super Bowl 52. For this commercial, Pepsi pits Doritos versus Mountain Dew, Morgan Freeman versus Peter Dinklage in a battle of song. And this was done for the low cost of just $10.2 million. This winds up costing about 170 grand per second. Personally, this might be one of the funniest ads on the list, so I'd say money well spent, wouldn't you agree? Sticking with 2018, we have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom by Universal Pictures. Starring Chris Pratt in this commercial, he's fighting dinosaurs, volcanoes, and a non-British main villain? But wait for it, the actor himself is British, so we're still correct. This ad cost over $11.9 million for just over 1.5 minutes, or about 130 grand per second. The film went on to rake in over $1.3 billion, so I think they came out ahead. But what do you expect? It's got dinosaurs, giving them those dinosaur-sized profits. You thought we were out of 2014? No! Bud Light and their commercial, Up for Whatever, makes next on our list, coming in at $12 million. This one has it all. Limos, Reggie Watts, Minka Kelly, Don Cheadle, most importantly, Don Cheadle's llama Lily, Arnold Schwarzenegger and the band One Republic makes an appearance. This commercial was actually a two-parter, 90 seconds in total, or around 133 grand per second. I don't know if it made me want to bud, but it definitely made me want to play Schwarzenegger in some ping pong. Chrysler and their imported from Detroit ads starring Eminem and the Motor City itself coming in at number 2 on our list. Showing some nice sights from around the city, it proves that there's still plenty of pride in what they do and where they do it. This $12.4 million ad way back from 2011 and Super Bowl 45. It cost 103 grand per second, but it was a 2-minute long ad, making it the longest on our list. Here at the top of our list, we have Alexa Loses Her Voice by Amazon. This star-studded 90-second ad includes Gordon Ramsay, Cardi B, Rebel Wilson, Sir Anthony Hopkins, and the big man himself, Jeff Bezos. Costing Amazon $14.9 million, or close to 165 grand per second. This one tops our list for the most expensive Super Bowl commercial of all time. It'll be sure interesting to see if 2021 can top anybody on this list.
We shall see.
To get our list, we compiled a few lists together from ESPN, Microsoft, as well as a couple other online sources. The links are going to be down below if you want to go and take a look at a few other expensive Super Bowl commercials. And while you're down there, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more football and Super Bowl content coming out real soon that you don't want to miss. Until next time.